All right, boys. Lights, camera, action. From Tobacco Republic in Loomis, California, the Loomis Cigar Cartel presents Beyond the Humidor, a cigar podcast for the rest of us. Welcome back for another show. Scott Robinson with you here on another edition of Beyond the Humidor. We are still -1, but that's okay. The three of us will carry on. Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Doing okay. I started a new journey a month and a half ago, as you two know, but the listeners don't know. Started getting healthier, and I am cheating. I am on the GLP-1. It's been very interesting so far. Down 11 pounds, though, so that's a good thing.
Nice.
There you go, man.
Nice. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Hey there, Lawrence. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic.
Good. As am I. So, Larry and I are enjoying a little bit of, what do we have here?
Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door.
The Ascension. It's
Yes.
Straight Kentucky bourbon whiskey.
Yes, it is quite nice, and it's going to pair well with our cigar this week. I rummaged through my humidor, and I found us some Romeo and Julieta 150th anniversary. This cigar in particular, it's celebrating the 150th year of Romeo and Julieta. They have made cigars probably longer than anyone has on the planet, so you got to know they know what they're doing. The blend is interesting. The wrapper leaf is Ecuadorian Sumatra from A.J. Fernandez. The Mexican San Andreas binder comes from the famed Turrent family. And the Honduran and Peruvian long fillers come from the Plasencias. And the Dominican long fillers were grown by Jose Mendez. So got a really...
Like the who's who of cigars.
Exactly. So because I do this for you, I don't just start to smoke before the show. I light it up.
Fuck you, man.
Hey, I said I wasn't talking about anyone else. We could frame the way you do it is you are so excited that you want to, take an initial smoke. I'm trying to help you, man.
I do this for me.
Chump don't want the help. Chump don't get the help.
Yeah.
Jive ass sucker. Don't know nothing, know how. If you know, you know.
Airplane?
Yep. Barbara Billingsley.
Ah, yes.
It was a toss-up. It was either Airplane or Sanford and Son. We weren't sure which.
Yeah, for me, it certainly was.
Yeah, interesting thing about that movie. Barbara Billingsley has never spoken jive up before that movie. And the two guys that she was in the scene with, they actually went to lunch together and taught her everything.
That doesn't
And she
surprise
said,
me.
I had so much fun.
That must have been a hell of a time for that waiter at that restaurant. He's walking back and forth the table going, what the fuck is going on here? 8 months later, Airplane comes out and he's like, I remember that.
Yeah.
I was there.
That's right.
People are like, fuck you, Curtis.
I don't have...
Not that Curtis, jackass. I just made up a name.
Yeah, I know. Still was funny.
I don't have any... Amazingly, I don't have any crazy stories to talk about this week. I feel like I'm depriving the public. I got to have some shit happen to me so I can talk about it.
Greg, I told Scott this morning, I did probably the most Easter thing a cigar guy could do yesterday.
Did you hide a bunch of cigarillos and Easter eggs?
Yeah, okay, second.
Oh, shit.
That was good. You caught me by surprise. No, I changed the filters on my Rabbit Air.
Nice.
I get it. I see what you did there.
They pull on your ears a little bit. They're a little short. Jackass. I told Scotty, and we've talked about the Rabbit Air before. If you don't have one, get one.
Yeah.
They are fantastic. And my filters are always kind of cruddy because I live kind of out in the country. We have basically a dirt driveway and all that. I neglected to take into account the demolition and everything going on with the kitchen remodel. Whew, my pre-filter was rough.
I believe it.
I'm like, damn. I told Scott I had everything out. I kind of looked in there. I'm like, hey, buddy, you all right? Sorry we put all that shit through you this time. But
Now, do you have yours set on the setting where it turns on when it senses something?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which, again, may not be the best idea for where I live.
Yeah.
But it works.
Well, because I don't have any interesting shit to talk about, I guess we can focus on the cigar. Now, your initial light and smoke, what were your thoughts, Larry?
Well, I commented to Greg really quickly when I did the cold draw. Just probably some of the most flavor that I've gotten out of a cold draw in a cigar in a long time.
Really?
I was like, wow, okay, this is going to be good. And I didn't know anything about this. I've never had one. I hadn't read anything about it. So
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what we were getting into. Very, very nice. Smooth, but with a little bit of spice coming through. Nothing crazy, but yeah, this is something where I would just, sit back, no TV, no nothing.
Yeah.
And just whatever the drink of choice was. We're doing the bourbon right now. I think this would be a great dark beer cigar.
I think so.
I think this would even be a good, dark roast coffee cigar. But I'm just a little ways into this, and it is very enjoyable.
Yeah, I would say this is packed with a lot of flavor. When I did the initial, I didn't do a cold draw. I just did a straight light. First blush, I mean, just the explosion of flavor from all the different leaves and filler. It's just incredible. So wonderful smoke. Romeo y Julieta is my go-to. So anything they make now on the scale of, nice and soft to full body, this is what they consider medium, but kind of in the upper echelons of medium, which I can see.
That's funny because most of the time when we're reading reviews and stuff say it's medium full, I'm always kind of on the lower end. I would put this as a decent full. This is one of the ones I'd say, it's very full bodied just because of the complexity of the flavors.
What are you getting on the end? I'm trying to figure out what that flavor.
It kind of reminds me, and I know I'm going to get grief from certain people in Murfreesboro.
Okay.
But I'll try to say this in my opinion the correct way. I get the first initial hit, the first draw reminds me of a warm pecan pie, or pecan if you prefer, but I think it's pecan, but that's an argument for another day. And you're right. One of you said some spice notes. That retrohale. It's a very sort of fall spice pumpkin kind of note to me. It's very complex. This is definitely not one note.
No, 100% not.
You mentioned pecans, nutty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nutty would be a good description for it.
Little caramel note to it too.
Yeah. But kind of with a little bit darker undertone on the exhale, almost a wood, kind of a woody nutty undertone even on the exhale, mm-hmm. where it's not as pronounced as it is on the draw, but it holds a flavor.
Yes.
Very well, where a lot of the stuff I smoke regularly, you get a great draw on it, but that if you hold the smoke from this cigar in your mouth for a second, mm-hmm. and then exhale it, you're still getting that flavor going out, where that's not the case with a lot of cigars.
Right.
That flavor dissipates while you're holding that smoke. And that, I'm sure that has a lot to do with the combination of some very complex tobacco in this thing.
I can dig
Speaking
that.
of, what does it say is in this thing?
You just went over.
I just went over it, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Did
okay,
you bump
never
your
mind.
fucking head?
Maybe. I missed that. Sorry.
20 minutes to Wapner. 20 minutes to Wapner.
Very likely.
Oh, so Greg was mentioning at the beginning of the show, he is on his journey on GLP-1.
Yes.
I start mine later this, actually, probably when this recording comes out that evening.
You'll be on it that evening.
I will start on it that evening for mine. I want to dump about, I'd say probably just 40 pounds and I'd be happy. I am not looking to get to like 250. Can you imagine me at 215 pounds?
No, but there again, we come down to what you and I were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
You're 5 inches, you're 6'5", right?
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot. So if you all go back and watch past episodes, I'm 6 foot, 330 pounds, far too big for a 43-year-old. And so for me, I'm looking to drop, a friend of ours that comes in the shop is height weight proportionate for a 6 foot man. That's Kelly at 180 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Am I looking to get that little? No. But I could see, I need to drop about 100 to 120 to be about where I want to be.
Yeah, if you were 215, 220, I think your energy level would be so much different that it'd probably scare you for a while.
Well, and I'll be honest with everybody on the program here, I was vehemently opposed to a GLP-1. There are issues that I think are out there, but with the doctor that I'm working with, who is my primary care physician as well, we had that unfortunate conversation that men don't want to have. If you don't change your ways, you ain't going to see 65.
Oh.
Heart disease runs in my family. Stroke and heart attacks a risk. I can't avoid that. So changes have to be made. But I'm on a different treatment for a different problem. And the excess weight is making me resistant to that treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So, I need that. The weight had to go. And Mark's like, look, diet and exercise I know is not working because I have been doing what he's asked me for about 6 months.
Gotcha.
My weight hasn't changed.
Yeah, it didn't move an inch.
My energy level hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And one of the interesting things Mark told me when I talked to him the other day is that, and he hopefully will be brave enough to come on the program at one point with us, but is that I really won't see an energy increase until I get about 20 to 30 off.
Yeah.
And, I can see that. He says, you're going to feel better. You're going to start having more energy. And God forbid, if I get diagnosed with sleep apnea, hopefully the weight loss will help that go away too.
You are going to be fighting MIGs in your sleep.
You've told me that.
Oh, yeah.
And I told Mark flat out, if you diagnose me with sleep apnea, I'd rather die than use the fucking machine.
Dude, it's not that bad. Who the fuck is going to see? You're going to be asleep, dude.
Uh-huh.
What is your problem?
Well, that was the funniest.
Machine?
That was the funniest part, filling out the form, right, for the sleep study. Do you snore? Fuck if I know. I live alone, relatively speaking. No one shares my...
The form is great, right?
No one shares my bed.
Well, they give you 54,000 questions to answer. How many times do you turn over? How many times you get up to... Fuck, I don't know. I'm sleeping.
Do you stop breathing at night? Again, I don't know. I'm alone in my bed.
So
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
So then they had the little missus come in and they give her the same form, and she's answered this thing like it's like she's filling out the fucking form to get the lottery winnings, right? The doc's like, yeah, I think we've had the problem here.
Oh, so did mine. Mine tells my doctor, it's like, yeah, sometimes I think he's gonna die because he stops breathing in the middle of the night.
That was Miss Daisy too. She goes,
yeah.
Every once in a while I listen to make sure he's still breathing.
Waiting to collect the insurance money. Good job, Sherry.
Yeah, bold of her to think I have insurance money. She may have me insured. Me, fuck it.
But, it's a journey, and it's a slow journey. In a month, I'm down 11 pounds. So that, like I said at the beginning, that's, to me, celebrating. Because ever since COVID, I went from 280 to 330, and I just can't get rid of it.
Yeah, I was about 250 before COVID. I was at fighting weight, man. I see an old picture of us, my wife and I, in Mexico. I was like, God damn, look at this.
Well, you look
beautiful.
You look pictures of the three of us from 2019 when we were at Rocky Mountain back then. It's like, yeah, we were all a little smaller back then.
Yeah, I was right around 250 back then.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, hopefully Mark will come on and join us one day, and and we can talk about this stuff.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. And then Larry hopefully will be on his journey, the non-needle version.
No needles for Larry.
Larry Lawrence does not do needles. I understand.
No, not at all.
Even if we get $1 million cash.
So I guess the Beyond the Humidor blood drive is out.
Dude, you goddamn right. It's out.
Well, that's another thing that I found interesting. I don't know if I talked about this on a previous show. So the other therapy, and I don't care if you all know, I really don't care. The other therapy is low testosterone. So I'm on testosterone replacement therapy too, right? One of the side effects, I have never been able to donate blood. I usually have the blood's too thin, anemic, and I can't donate, right?
Yeah.
6 months on testosterone therapy, and now I have to donate because it's too thick. Make up your damn mind.
Hey, tell me when, man. We'll set up a day at Vitality. I'll go with you because I
Right.
gotta give some myself. So
Well, I'll tell you this, and I don't say this to make Larry cringe. I really don't, because it's not funny. Kind of. But when she came at me with that freaking 16 gauge, I about shit a brick. It looked ginormous.
why are you making Lawrence uncomfortable?
I'm not trying. Really not trying. But anyway. So yeah, that's the fun of us, you know.
It's like the guy on the front of the boat at Jaws with that harpoon. Same fucking thing. Yeah. We'll get him, Captain. The hell we will. Turn this
Chomp.
motherfucker around.
Actually, that's another funny thing too. I have found a new addiction.
Oh shit!
I am in season 10 now of Deadliest Catch. I never watched it
Really?
ever. Never have ever watched it. Now it's like, that is probably one of the most entertaining programs on the planet right now. I got through Phil's passing, and that really was hard.
Yeah. Big Phil, man. That broke my heart.
And then I'm in season 10 right now, and the Cornelia Marie has just left Doc with his oldest son captaining the boat. So that was really cool. And it's just a fun program to watch.
Oh yeah.
And Sig's daughter is on the crab boat with him on the Northwestern.
I have been a fan of the Deadliest Catch from when it first came on, and one of the coolest scenes I saw, they brought a kid aboard with no experience. Now, if you know anything about crabbing, it's one of the most dangerous jobs on the planet,
Right?
but also it's one of the hardest because you do 12-hour shifts on a boat that's just real up and down, and you're working, and you got to keep your head on a swivel.
And I'm hanging over the rail heaving.
Yes, this kid, he worked so hard. So what they did when they got back to port at the end of the season, they tied him to a pole as they were coming in the water.
The time bandit.
Yes, is slamming into him. And after they let him loose, they said, "You're getting a full share."
Right.
I was like, right fucking on. You know, so, and you know, depending on the size of the boat, a full share could be anywhere from 15,000 to 30 or 40,000. So, hey, ups to that kid.
John says hi. We're recording right now, but he's asking me about PCA.
John
Louder, the one that has got us the knuckle sandwiches.
Outstanding.
But no, and then the other one that I find interesting, because I have a friend that, I mean, we don't talk anymore. We've just drifted apart, but he was stationed in the 80s at Coast Guard Station Kodiak.
Oh yeah.
So all the stories he would tell, I would be like, there is no fucking way in that is happening. And now I'm watching him in real life going, I cannot believe that. And props to the Coasties, because they're pulling people off those crab boats, and the ship's rocking and rolling like this, and they're dropping a swimmer. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, if you want to see a good movie about rescue swimmers, Kevin Costner in The Guardian.
Yeah.
That was badass. I was actually pretty shocked I liked it. I was like, oh shit, I don't want to see this shit. And while I'm watching it, and I was like, fuck, this is actually pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a buddy from high school, did 16 years in the Navy as a rescue swimmer.
Oh man. Yeah. So Greg, what do we got on the plate for news and letters? Because
Well, let's do the fan mail first.
Yes, let's do
the,
fan mail.
The news is ridiculous. PCA is this weekend. That would be the 10th, 11th, and 12th for those of you on the viewing public. So it's after this recording comes out, but I've gotten inundated, and I have so much data that it's going to carry on to the next show most likely. But let's start with our first message. This is a new subscriber, Steve F. from Ontario, Canada.
right on.
He writes,
Good day, eh?
he is. In an episode released 3/29/2026, you were talking about limited releases. Larry made the comment, things we want but we won't be able to find. Man, that one hits home. Living in Ontario, Canada, it's near impossible to buy many of the limited edition PCA releases, and the releases from many of the smaller houses never make it here. Apostate, for example.
Oh, wow.
It's not the fault of the cigar companies. It's just that either need an international sales force or hook up an existing sales force that already working in Canada. Basically, it's nice to hear about the great blends, but if you can't get them, it's all academic.
Yeah, that does suck.
Hell of a point.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, my little Canadian friend, I don't know what the rules are shipping shit to Canada.
There's a problem with tobacco going to Canada.
Yeah, well, so much for that.
If that's what you're thinking, because they're customs is going to inspect it and they're going to take it. So that's the problem.
If you put it in a little one of those like flat rate mailers, are going to inspect it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to.
I mean, we could try if that's what you're thinking. Steven, send us your address.
Well, you know what? If we put in like a pack of maple syrup, maybe. I don't know.
A couple of $100 bills for a bribe. Their money's not worth shit anyway.
Whoa.
Hey.
Give him a rope. He thinks he's a cowboy. Take it easy, man.
Yeehaw.
But yeah, dude, send your dash. We'll try to send you something. We'll send you a yardstick, and if it goes through, we'll try something else.
Or just meet us at the border.
Yeah.
How far is Coeur d'Alene?
Sorry,
Stephen, thank you for sending us a message.
Thanks, brother.
Let's go on to James, our good friend James, who's been silent forever.
He has. I haven't heard much from him. What's going on?
I don't know, but he says support brick and mortar or it goes away. That's what we always say, right? Well, today my buddy Harold and I went to Danville, Fine Gifts and Cigars or something like that in Danville, California.
Mm-hmm.
They have fine wine, gifts, and their primary business is, of course, cigars. They also have beer, coffee, espresso. Did I mention they have cigars? Yeah. They've got a great selection and very knowledgeable and friendly staff. And after we smoked a couple of cigars, we went to Hops and Scotch in Walnut Creek. The patio is closed on Sundays. Damn it. So no smoking and drinking simultaneously, but we have some awesome bites to eat. 48 beers on tap because the 2 fucking beers that we wanted literally tapped out when they were pouring the beers I picked. We did flights of beer, flights of whiskey. How the fuck did you guys get home? Anyway, in a long ass fucking drive from Grass Valley to Hops and Scotch and Danville Cigars, but it was a great adventure. Here's a couple of pictures. Hope I hear my email on your fine podcast. P.S. Welcome back, Scott. Stay strong, Anthony. Larry, there's no giving you advice. You just keep keeping on. Greg, thanks for wrangling these fucking cats and keeping entertaining me. Thank you.
That was that side hand comment to, hey, you're a fucking asshole, but we'll listen anyway.
James from Grass Valley. And James, I will get the pictures up on the video. So for those of you that only listen to the audio version, shame on you. Go to our YouTube channel called Beyond the Humidor. Surprise. Like, subscribe, and share.
And you'll understand why I say we have faces for radio.
Right?
Speak for yourself. I'm an amazing piece of chocolate cake.
Right?
See? There you go.
Did your wife tell you to say that?
She already knows, man.
I didn't say she didn't know. I had never mind.
This one I'm not really going to read, but
what's the fucking point?
Hey, fuck you for sending us an email.
This one comes from Thorin's Lighters Yang. And it says, hope you're doing well. I came across your website and really appreciate you focus on cigars and the overall smoking experience. Yeah. I'm reaching out on behalf of Thorin's Lighters, a Swiss brand established 1883, officially revived in 2024. The revival has also been covered by international media. Well, we're not international, but here we are.
Yes, we are. International. We just had a guy from Canada.
Yeah,
True. Given the close connection between cigars and lighters, I thought it might be relevant to your audience. If you'd ever consider adding the related products and resources, we would be happy and honored to be included. If there's any requirements for adding our link, we would be happy to accommodate. We'll discuss that later. Thank you for your time and what you do.
Hey,
Cool.
then nothing. Where Istanbul, Turkey? Where's he from?
Have no idea.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's reach out to him. What's the worst that could happen?
Right?
Oh, since someone mentioned my welcome back, I just have to add an epilogue to my knee adventure. Old Righty's going to need to get done.
Well, you knew that was coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, old Righty's got to get done, but I'm waiting about a year. So more to come in about a year when I'm going to be gone again,
Right?
getting old Righty replaced.
That one will film.
No. You want to do a square pool on whether Righty holds out for a year, or at about August it says, "Hey, fuck you, it's time now."
No bet.
Okay.
So Fred Z. Fred is following us on Facebook, Instagram, all the good stuff. He's
Really?
a frequent contributor on our social medias.
Yeah,
He
I've seen his
says,
stuff, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In an episode behind, but if King Kong has any way to ship first aid kits, I would love to get 2 for my vehicles. And remember, Scott, the greatest cigar of all time is the Grape Swisher Sweet. Thanks, gents, and Craig.
You don't say. And pair it with a nice little bottle of Boone's Farm.
Right? So
Strawberry, so you get the whole fruit flavor.
Gee.
Vomit Comet engaged.
Yeah. You know what I said like episodes ago about jumping into a kiddie pool filled with fentanyl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To expound on his question about the first aid kits, I know that Senior Gorilla has that product in engaged. They're set up, so I'm not sure when the actual delivery is going to be, but as soon as I have more information or the Gorilla is actually here, we will update the audience. And if you want to send us an email with your shipping address, we will get that figured out for you.
Love
the
it.
email, by the way, is info at lumascigarcartel.com.
Yay.
Or you can go to the website, lumascigarcartel.com, click on the drop us a line link and send us it that way. Either way.
Good times.
So let's get into these myriad of news articles. Cavalier Genevieve or Geneva, depending on your preference. Geneva. Cigars announces the small batch programs as well as the cigars are changing in 2026. For those of you that like these brands, so sorry, something's changing. Today's story takes us to a notable shift from Cavalier Cigars. One signals both a reset and return to its roots. They have officially announced the discontinuation of its entire small batch lineup, including, very sad for me, the white Lancero and Salomon, along with the black 2 Lancero and Salomon Vitolas. Until now, they've defined the brand. They were the original ones to come out, and damn. Moving forward in 2026, Cavalier is relaunching the small batch program with a much tighter focus. Instead of maintaining multiple ongoing releases, the company will now produce just 2 cigars per year, 1 Lancero, 1 Salomon. Both will feature a newly developed blend inspired by the White series, bringing the brand's full circle to its foundational profile. Its founder, Sebastian de Copet, explained that the previous approach, keeping these highly intricate vitolas constantly available, ultimately diluted what made them special, which I would agree.
They didn't have enough tobacco to keep those things going.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. The new philosophy is centered on rarity, craftsmanship, and intention. In his own words, cigars should be treated as art, each one unique and each release meaningful. So they've released a new logo. It's on screen now. Again, if you don't watch, go to YouTube, check it out, like and subscribe. Let's boost those YouTube numbers, people. So the updated presentation includes a refined crest, featured a winged figure that looks like Scott Druitt. Embedded.
Okay, hold on. Okay. So good, bad, indifferent.
I'd like to apologize for all of us, Sebastian. Ooh, never mind. I take that back.
It's corny, but it's pretty. Anyway, it's inspired by the European identity because he is, of course, Swiss, if I remember right.
Coming from the Anglophile.
Right. Well, we broke from Rome. Anyway, the cigars themselves maintain the brand's signature gold diamond, as always, now paired with the cleaner, more classic band design that emphasizes elegance and tradition. Under the hood, the blend is built with Hamastran wrapper, Jalapa binder, and a combination of fillers of Esteli, Ometepe, Paraguay, and Jalapa.
Okay. I thought when you said, I thought you were about to say Hamas. I was like, wait, what?
Humastran,
Okay.
my friend, Humastran. Jalapa tobacco is one of their favorites. The BMO, both in the Lancero and the regular size, it's all Jalapa. It's great sweet tobacco, so it's really nice. The Ometepe, that's that little island on the volcanic lake in Nicaragua where they grow that particular tobacco. It has a chocolate note to it. So the Paraguayan tobacco, I'm trying to remember. I think the only one I've ever smoked with that tobacco in it is the Avo Ritmo.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good. Pricing is set $13.20 for the Lancero and $16.90 for the Salomon.
That's a decent price point.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
All the houses to come out and say, hey, we're going to treat this like an art form and craft specifically based on that philosophy. That's probably one of the best houses right now that's producing to follow through on that kind of statement.
100% agree.
Sebastian, they've put out some amazing product for quite a while now. That's another one that if you've never tried anything from that house, it really doesn't matter what you pick up. Be smart enough to, look at what, where your wheelhouse is, where your palate is right now, and get something that kind of fits that. You are not going to be disappointed. The man makes excellent cigars.
Right.
No doubt.
Now, as for availability,
Here it comes.
Yeah.
pre-release is scheduled for PCA 2026 in 5 days.
We're making 4 of them, and we're keeping 3.
Yes. Retailers can place their pre-orders. The first official shipments are going to be expected in the second half of the year. They also hinted at additional projects like Project Broadleaf, and their upcoming 10th anniversary release will fall under their small batch umbrella. I've given you guys both one of the Project Broadleaf cigars, and that was a fantastic Maduro, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it was.
That was the quintessential New Age Maduro. Constructed absolutely for flavor.
Yeah.
Had a decent amount of power. It was a very nice, sturdy Maduro, but the flavor in that cigar was just amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. I look forward to these.
Me too.
The blends sound incredible. The price point is not ridiculous, and you're going to sacrifice a little bit of availability with the numbers, but I think overall they're going to be in better shape because they're going to be able to hold the quality of that product better.
Right. And I'll see if I can twist Matola's arm at Rocky Mountain.
You could just say, please.
I will.
Yeah. Greg looks super threatening.
Yeah. If I'm going to get somebody threatening, I'm going to have Roy behind me. So all cigars are going to be continued to made in Fabrica, good luck, Central America del Tabaco in Danlí, Honduras. For those of you who appreciate the artsy or less common vitolas, especially Lanceros and Salomon, this shift is something for you to watch very closely. And I really think we're going to keep our eye on it because we're just that kind of cigar nerd, but it's something that everybody should look into.
Nice.
Okay. I am sorry I'm going to say this out loud. I do not know who this brand is. However, they were kind enough to send us a press release, so let's talk about it.
Sock it to me.
Segovias Habano, Oscuro, Lancero, and Toro. Segovias de Esteli is the name of the company. Ever heard of them?
I don't think so.
Okay, me neither. But nonetheless, they were kind enough to send us. They are excited to officially introduce 2 exceptional new additions to their portfolio: the Habano Oscuro Lancero and the Habano Oscuro Toro. Both Vitoros showcase a rich 2000 wrapper, a Habano 2000 wrapper, delivering a bold, refined, smoky experience that reflects our continued commitment to craftsmanship, complexity, and consistency. Each format brings its own unique expression to the blend, offering customers something truly distinctive on the shelf. The Lancero is a striking, elegant expression of the blend, wrapped in that dark, lustrous Habano 2000 leaf. Vitola delivers beautifully centered profile, unveiling layers of richness and nuance.
Excuse me 1 second. I just have to pause this for a technical question. I'm looking at the record button on the road. That is the proper color, is it not?
No, it's not, but at least it's recording up there.
Ouch.
That's just sad.
I know.
God damn it.
What? It's recording to the camera. We're good.
Okay, so we're okay.
We're okay.
Okay. All
If
right.
not, we did this all for nothing. But
Okay. Continue, sir.
the camera's doing what it's supposed to do. So, and it's
Okay.
being output to the camera. So we should be fine.
Okay.
So let's go back to this Habano Oscuro Toro. It's a fuller experience, being a larger ring gauge, of course. A little bit more blend information would have been nice. I do not have any idea what the binder and the filler is. And yeah, we forgot about that. This is what happens when your technical director's not here.
We need you, Gorilla.
Your presence is requested. The bat phone will be ringing. JC Newman introduces Havana Q Toro 3-pack at TPE, which was last week.
Ah.
So JC Newman, of course, and if you haven't had the Havana Q, okay, I've gotten a couple of them in sample packs. It's a good yardstick. Is it spectacular? No, but it's a solid everyday cigar at a reasonable price point. So that being said, the 3-pack is at the Total Product Expo in Las Vegas. This new pack is ideal for customers discovering Havana Qs for the first time, as well as longtime seekers seeking convenience. Suggested retail price for the 3-packs $11.95. Totally reasonable. So it is handmade at the J.C. Newman Piscina factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. Havana Q features a genuine Havana seed wrapper grown by the Oliva family on the alluvian plains that are based in somewhere in the mountains of Ecuador. The unique soil and climate mirror those in Cuba's famed Vinales Valley and the Pinar del Rio region of Cuba.
Uh-huh.
Again, no major blend, but I'm fairly familiar. I've smoked several of those, and they're good. Black Label Trading Company.
There we go.
Yes, this I know.
They will be debuting the Macabre at this year's trade show in New Orleans. Black Label Trading will be debuting this new cigar at the PCA show. It is handcrafted at the Fabrica Oliva Negra in Esteli, Nicaragua. What other brand do we know that comes out of this house? They're rolling for apostate, or they're distributing for apostate now. So great stuff coming out.
Groovy.
The Macabre is a new limited release and will be offered on a first-come, first-served basis to Black Label Trading and Black Works retailers attending PCA. Shipping will commence directly after the show. Guys, I cannot tell you how huge that is, because normally you order at PCA and you wait 6 to 8 months to get your product.
Yep.
So this is nice. It's the quintessential Black Label, rich, dark, and elegant with the perfect blend of strength and flavor. Earthy floral notes on the palate combined with perfectly with bold, intense spice on the retrohale create a beautiful balance and a unique smoking experience. Here we go, Larry. I'm going to speak to you. The Macabre features a rich San Andreas wrapper with a Rubito cap and Nicaraguan fillers.
Sold.
Take my money.
So it is a Ecuadorian Habano binder and a Nicaraguan filler. It comes in 3 sizes: a 5x50 Robusto, Scott, a Corona Gordo at 5.5 by 46. That would be me.
All right.
And the Toro at 6x50.
That would be me.
We do have a dealer that hopefully will pick them up. And if Tim from V-Cut in Nampa does, the cigar bitch will go get them for me.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been real happy with what I've smoked from Black Label Trading Company. Very well constructed cigars, lots of flavor.
Yeah.
I'd look forward to trying that.
Yeah, I really hope we can get some. Miami Cigar Company reintroduces Nestor Miranda's Private Reserve Lancero at PCA. I don't know if you two remember this, but they used to be on this wall right here underneath LFD when they were right here.
Oh, okay.
This was an amazing cigar, especially in the Lancero. So Nestor says, the Lancero has always been my favorite, and he's absolutely right. It's an elegant cigar, simple at that. At the end of the day, I smoke what I enjoy, and this is exactly what he enjoys.
Oh, man.
So originally introduced in 2021 as part of a series blend personally selected by Nestor Miranda, the Private Reserve line reflects more intimate approach to cigar making. One shape, it's a Lancero.
Now, didn't they used to make something that was the same ring gauge as a Lancero, but a shorter cigar?
Yes, a Petite Corona.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't call it a Petite Corona, did they?
No, they called it
something
they
else.
called it it was a funny name. I'm gonna remember Julieta,
Okay.
because it was the same one. Don Benino used to call it the same thing. Instead of Petite Corona, it was a Julieta.
Okay. I thought
Anyway,
that was who put those on. That was a great little cigar too.
yeah.
Okay, that makes me want to take a trip down to Miami when I'm in Orlando next month.
If you get time, absolutely.
If I get time, okay, I'm gonna ask a question of the audience, and this is for you folks out in Florida, or if you spend some time in Southern Florida. If I've got a limited amount of time, I'm talking about probably maybe less than half a day. If I drove down from Orlando to Miami, which places should I hit if I had a choice of, like, say, two, just to slide down,
Well, hell, we should, if we know when you're going to be down there, we should call Enrique with 1502 and see if you can hook up with him.
Yeah.
But actually, that'd be a great question for the audience. What is it?
Yeah.
info@lumascigarcartel.com.
Thank you, Greg.
So this Lancero, Dominican Corojo wrapper, Nicaraguan Criollo 99 binder, and a blend of Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Brazilian fillers.
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
That sounds good.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it is only going to be produced in 500 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it's a beautiful box. Pictures are on the screen, as always, with all these reports. So if you're not listening, you really should be. It is a 6 3/4 by 40 Lancero, slightly off size, but that's okay. Dominican Corojo, Esteli, Nicaraguan Criollo binder, Nicaraguan, Brazilian, Dominican filler. It's rolled at the La Aurora factory. 10 cigars, 500 boxes produced, $180 per box or $18 per cigar is MSRP. I don't think that's unreasonable.
That's not bad.
No, not for the tobacco you're getting in that cigar.
Right.
Right.
You can buy it outside California. Yeah, you're styling.
Omar with Fratello introduces the camo. This is my jam right here. The camo cigarillos. Right. So Fratello is introducing these. They are going to debut this year at PCA 2026. Fratello has been growing customer base that expects us to innovate and push boundaries. We'll come back to Fratello in a minute. So that's what they're doing with the camo Carrillos, said Omar. DeFrias, I think is how you pronounce his last name.
DeFrias or DeFrias?
Right?
DeFrias, I think.
Yes, DeFrias.
He says, our goal is to stand out at the point of sale while delivering new experiences to customers, crafted in a beautiful 4x30 ring gauge format. The camo cigarillos are designed to deliver flavorful smoking experiences with boutique quality Fratello that you're used to. The national launch will, of course, take place with Smoker Friendly, if they have them when I go out to Rocky Mountain, because I am going to go this year.
Okay.
And now that it's out, we can talk about it.
Okay. It is. Oh, yeah. That came out, what, the 27th or the 29th?
27th. So we can now talk about it.
Okay.
So if they have them, I will get some for us to try.
Right on.
So let's talk about the blends. They've got 4 blends, and no shit, boys. They are actually camo designs. That's the coolest shit ever. Larry's now going, fuck you and shut up. The blue label, which is called the Blue Lush, is a smooth aromatic cigarillo with a lush profile, soft and sweet finish. The Ruby Glow, red, a rich, warm expression with layered character and a rounded finish. Island Green, a fresh, vibrant blend with cool and dark character finishes. And the Golden Bee is a mellow aromatic cigar with warm, sweet, and smooth finish. They come in boxes of 50. That's 5 tins of 10. MSRP is $19.95 per 10 count tin. Shipping August 1st. Shit. Well, we'll find them anyway.
Yeah.
Back to Miami Cigars once again.
All right.
Miami Cigars expands the Outcast cigar line. You two were not at PCA last year, but this is what they chose to send to PCA, or not PCA, to Rocky Mountain last year. Holy shit. Their young ladies that were helping there were in freaking leather and latex clothing. It was fantastic.
How was the cigar?
I didn't give a shit, if you want to know the truth. Gave no shits.
Kind of like those two girls playing pool.
Yeah.
Right? So anyway, they're introducing Outcast Tins, a new extension of the Outcast cigar line, set to debut, of course, at PCA. Outcast Cigars was never built to follow traditions, and their introduction of tins continues that approach. Designed for a more flexibility, everyday smoking experience, the Outcast tin delivers the same blend and format that fits outside the unusual expectations. Each tin will again be 10 and a 40 by 30 in the size. Blend is going to be... Oh, no blend information. Fired. So suggested retail price of the tins is going to be $24.99 per tin. It's an approachable price point, I think, and something worth checking out.
Agreed.
Okay. This is an interesting one. Have you heard of the Cigar Academy?
No.
They teach tobacconists.
Interesting.
The Premium Cigar Authority has acquired the Cigar Academy to set a standard for cigar education.
Okay.
Moving on, you guys can read that one if you wish.
We're going to have that
basically,
up on the website?
It already is. Yep.
Sweet.
It's live and ready to go. Also, if you've been following us on Facebook recently, they've all come out. If you're not seeing us on Facebook, that's their fucking problem. They're being assholes again. Okay. Let's go back to Fratello, Larry. They're launching the Smooth and Strong. We did this once already, but nonetheless, here we go. This project is easily one of the most challenging projects I have ever had the pleasure to work on. We blended a cigar where the consumer decides if they want to start their smoking experience smooth and creamy or strong and spicy, says Omar. The Fratello Smooth and Strong debuts in a 7x52 Vitola and is crafted to deliver two distinct smoking profiles within a single cigar. Depending on which end is cut and lit, smokers can begin with a refined, mellow introduction or a bold, full-bodied expression. The cigar is comprised of a Habano Ecuadorian HVA wrapper, Indonesian binder, and fillers from Pennsylvania, Nicaragua, Esteli, and Nicaraguan Condega. MSRP is $17 per stick. They are produced at the La Aurora factory in the DR. Shipping is approximately June 1st. Box count 30.
Thoughts, Lawrence?
I'll try one.
If we can find them.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I guess that's the new novelty.
It is
for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
The one we smoked was fine.
Refresh my memory.
It was the vice versa.
Okay.
So
I wasn't
same
was
kind
I
of
here?
philosophy. One end's Maduro, one end's Connecticut.
Was I here?
No.
Okay.
That was done while you were on sabbatical getting lefty fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting gimmick.
My only complaint, it was a decent cigar once it got going. My only complaint was the construction. It was a little rough.
Yeah.
But, it's a handmade
the blends
product.
on this sound good.
Yeah.
It's got some decent tobacco in it. Yeah, it'd be kind of a coin flip as to which way you're going to start that, depending on, what kind of day you had, what time of day you're smoking it, what you're drinking with it,
Sure.
what you've had to eat. There's a lot of variables, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. I don't give a shit.
Here's my major variable with that. If I light the Maduro end, the dark end, the strong end, and smoke it through to the mellow end, I'd be worried that I'm going to blow out because you're pulling all that strong smoke through that mellow end, and it would change the flavor profile. That would be my major concern. But until we get some and try them.
They're building that, they're constructing that cigar for you to have that experience. Is that going to change, that lighter into that cigar? Absolutely it will. But, is that a positive change or a negative change is what you got to decide smoking it.
Right.
And the same way pulling, if you flip that around and you're going to light that lighter into that cigar, you're going to get a different flavor because you're pulling it through that darker tobacco.
Mhm.
So it's going to be a little heavier, I think, than your typical, Connecticut.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm interested in trying it. I want a couple of them. I'll try, both ways on that and see.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because since I wasn't here, I didn't have the vice versa. And yeah, it sounds kind of gimmicky, but it's worth a shot. I mean, I'm curious.
Like Greg said, the vice versa was a decent cigar as far as the flavor goes. The construction was just a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
But we can say that about some other stuff too.
Right.
Sure.
Again, the same comment I made on the vice versa. I'd be interested to know if they take those tobaccos and create separate cigars, both the Maduro and the Connecticut,
Yes.
as individual cigars.
Yeah.
Because that would be something that I would like to try. Get 4 of. Get two of the combined and one of each of the others, and take a day and smoke all 4 of them the same day and say, okay, what do we got here?
Right.
And I think that would be an interesting experiment.
Yeah.
But, who knows?
Senor Robinson,
Yes, sir.
your favorite brand is
Placencia.
Placencia Cigars, 5 generations, 1 philosophy, and evolved brand identity grown from ground up. Placencia Cigars, a family that has grown tobacco since 1865, today introduces an evolved brand identity.
Ooh.
The updated identity more clearly reflects the value, philosophy, and agricultural heritage that has defined the Placencia family for generations.
Mhm.
It will officially unveil at the trade show. Obviously, that's PCA in New Orleans this year. Across the premium categories, from natural wine to artisan spirits, consumers are rejecting performance for proof. Placencia has always operated this way, and now our visual language catches up. Placencia's refined identity reflects what has always set the family apart: direct ownership of the land, the crop, and the craft, from the soil presentation to the finished cigar. This article is quite long. And if you would like to read the rest of it, you go right ahead. Please go to lumiscigarcartel.com and hit the cigar news section. It's definitely worth a read, guys. It's just really long. The biggest thing is they're changing their logo. It's a pretty logo. It's not showing up real well on the screen right now, but
Okay. I'm curious to see it.
the prominent P in their logo is gone. It's
Oh.
being replaced with a beautifully stylized leaf and the word Placencia Cigars underneath it. It's very pretty.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's some neat photos that they put up there. Okay. Let me try and get this one out. Tatiana expands aromatic portfolio with new classic size and tin formats for cappuccino and amaretto at PCA. Moving along.
Wait. Like cappuccino flavored?
Right?
Yeah, I'm not big on flavored cigars.
I'm
as
not either.
such.
But again, they were kind enough to send us the article. I'm making sure that we put it out and people can read it. It's up there. You can go read it.
Okay.
Placencia Cigars. We're back again.
All right.
I'm going to tease you because you shared these beautiful cigars with us, and they were called an Etifal.
Oh yes, the Etifal.
Placencia announces the Tunifal at PCA 2026. Limited edition celebrating unity, triumph, and historic global movement. It is, again, a beautiful green box with beautiful green wrappers. This first part of the article is literally part and parcel of what I just said for the other one. So the inspiration by the pinnacle of international competition and collective energy that captivates audiences across continents, Tunifal pays tribute to the quadrennial global sports movement and that transcends borders. Woo. Rooted in heritage yet reflective of the modern era, the release captures emotion, pride, and the sense of triumph associated with the beautiful games of the world's greatest stage. Baseball. Actually be football. Crafted by Placencia's master blenders, the Tunifal or Triumphal, could be either, reflects the family's unwavering commitment to excellence and balance and authenticity. Where the hell is the blend information? So it is a Homostran wrapper from Honduras. It is a Olancharo Honduras binder. Filler is 100% organic jalapa from Nicaragua. Hamastron from Honduras. So it is.
So it's just going to be packed with flavor.
It sounds like it. It's going to be amazing flavor. Now we come to the fuck.
$35 price point.
It's a Grand Toro, 6.5 by 54, $59.99 per cigar. Boxes of 10 limited edition 5,000 count boxes, retailing at $5.99. If it's anything like the Etifal,
Yeah.
I'd split a box with you guys because they'd be just fantastic.
Yep.
Shit.
Well, we need to reach out to Felix because he seems to have a pretty good hookup with Placencia.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. I could go just a full box myself.
Well, pardon us, Mr. Rockefeller.
Right. Did you bring weaponry tonight?
I am a weapon, so
Oh,
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Not what I meant, but okay.
But it's true. I mean, I'm just saying.
That was one step away from it goes everywhere with me.
Right?
My mama had to decide whether to cut one of my legs off or not, so I'd look normal.
Oh, your nickname's not Tripod anymore.
Let that sink in. Yeah.
There was a story about a man named Little Jimmy One Leg on account of his thing was so big. One day, this fine little river hip thing laid the clap on Jimmy so bad, he lost the one good leg he had. Now folks just call him Little. It had to be said.
Right.
Sorry.
Pop, you got to do something about this.
Yeah.
What the hell is he going to do?
From Iowa
I can take him.
or Memphis. Where the hell's he at?
Home. He's home now.
He flew back already?
Yeah, he was over in LA for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
One of his little brothers had a birthday party, so.
JC Newman introduces a new quorum, the Double Gordo sample bag at TPE 2026. It contains 2 Quorum Classic Double Gordos, 6x60, 2 Quorum Shade Double Gordos, and 1 Quorum Maduro Double Gordo.
Oh boy.
Suggested retail price $17.52.
For all of them?
Yes, sir. 5 cigars, $17.
That's not very nice.
Write us a check. And lastly, for you guys, I think this is last. Yes, it is. Okay, lastly, Big Sky Cigar Company. We have all smoked their product. We all
absolutely
liked
have.
their product.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Very good.
They are announcing the rebirth of tradition by Big Sky Cigar Company, The Last Best Smoke. It's a t-shirt. It's fucking cool. So they... This one stands for something. The rebirth of the Montana Cigar Tradition t-shirt is built for those who value craftsmanship, heritage, and doing things the right way, inspired by Montana's grit and the culture behind Big Sky Cigars. The decision represents strength, freedom, and legacy to bring back. It is a premium cotton classic fit true size. It has been pre-shrunk, soft wash feel, colors black, printed graphics on the back, produced in small batch from the US of A. I'm going to tell you right now, folks, pre-shrunk doesn't mean shit. Buy a size or 2 bigger because they shrink anyway.
Hey, they got 3X bell bottom. Let's cut to the chase.
I don't know if they do or not. If you would be interested in purchasing one after seeing the fabulous picture, please go to LumaCigarCartel.com. I have put a link to their website on the bottom of this news article.
Bless you.
It is a very nice shirt, by the way.
Right on.
That constitutes the cigar news for this week because, like I said, I could really go on, but fuck, we'll be here forever because I've got another 15 or 20 stories that have to go up for our next show.
Good times.
Well, it's PCA season.
Yeah.
So, everybody's announcing their new releases and everything. And by the way, I saw our good friend John Fozzie the other day
Yeah.
from Christoph.
How is Fozzie?
Fozzie's doing well. There is nothing new coming out for Christoph this year except.
Except.
And the nice thing is this comes out after PCA, so I think I'm free to say this. The new 2026 PCA exclusive is their newest release. John, please send us a few, please. All Cameroon, all the time.
Ooh.
Talk to me, Daddy.
I know.
That's
so
nice.
Can't wait. I did get some sad news because we live in the People's Republic of California and our comrade of a fucking governor As you said so poignantly last episode, fuck Gavin Newsom.
No. I did not say that. That's not true at all. I said, fuck you, Gavin Newsom.
I stand corrected. That being said, I don't know how many lines of Christoph are actually going to stay in California because of the UTL list, but I know that not their full line is going to stay in California. So it's kind of sad, but
Yeah.
we're going to lose some.
Yeah, that's not good.
And you and I are going to be sad.
Yeah.
Cameroons are not on the list.
Well, gonna have to just leave the state to get them.
Right. So let's talk Rocky Mountain for a minute.
Okay, let's talk Rocky Mountain.
So Rocky Mountain announced on the 22nd or 27th. Fuck Colorado, we're moving. We're putting the event, and by we, I mean they, are putting the event in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the Little America Resort in Cheyenne. Beautiful resort, apparently. I have seen pictures. It looks quite nice. The event is going to be August 1st. Tickets go on sale the 27th of April, 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay. I fully expect VIP to be out in minutes. As most of their listeners will know, I kind of was not going to go this year because I've been there, done that 8 times now. With the change of venue, I think I'm going to go anyway because I want to cover it. I will say this. Cheyenne's a little bit unique. You only have 2 choices to fly. You either fly into Denver, rent a car, and drive the hour and 40 minutes if the weather's good, which August it should be, or you fly into Cheyenne at an exorbitant amount on United.
Yeah, you got to weigh how much the car is going to cost you.
Well, I'm flying to Boise. Mm-hmm. Me and the old fart are going to road trip from Boise Airport to Cheyenne. It's about 6 hours.
Okay.
And then we're going to get there, and I'm going to fly home, and he's going to drive home, obviously. But it's still one way from Cheyenne. It's Cheyenne to Denver, Denver to Sacramento, $560. So it's a bit pricey on the airfare.
It's $560 right now. If avgas goes up any higher, that may jump.
I screwed up. I should have bought him like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When it was changing.
Yeah. Shit happens.
We suspected something was different because they were announcing so long to announce everything. But it was like $400 and now I'm paying more. But anyway, Nonetheless, expect a report from this year's event. And the one nice thing is, the one complaint I've heard mostly from everybody since they've made an announcement, the Canadians that join us that are up there, is the date shift really screwed people up this year because everybody was already planning on the announced date of the end of August, and now we're the 1st of August. But nonetheless, it looks like it could be interesting. The one thing I'm going to say, if you're planning to travel to this event, I've already started researching. Get your hotel early. We've already got ours, because if you haven't, they're going to fill up quick. It's a little freaking town. Number 2, there are no cigar lounges. There is a smoker friendly. Bring your sticks.
Wait. What? Hold on. Back the truck up. There are no cigar lounges, but there's a smoker friendly.
Right.
Meaning,
there's a store.
Oh, okay.
There's a storefront.
Oh, okay. I see.
No lounge.
So it's get in, hit it, quit it, and out you go.
And smoke wherever you can find places to smoke.
Okay. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, my question would be, as far as the resort goes, is it designated locations to smoke?
That's one of the reasons, believe it or not, they left Colorado. Wyoming, you smoke wherever the fuck you want.
Oh.
So you remember,
a free state.
Remember all the stupid, a very free state. There's only 600,000 people in the whole fucking state.
There's more cattle than
we're going to be 1% of the population when we invade for that one weekend. But if you think about it, Colorado got so restrictive.
Yeah.
If you want to pour alcohol in your booth, let alone be a booth that's actually there to distribute alcohol, you had to get a bartender from the hotel and be in there. They kicked out all the little guys like Graham and Catherine of Hogback Distillery. Speaking of, we will be seeing them at the end of the month at my house.
Outstanding.
So you and I got to talk. But nonetheless, they kicked out a lot of people on that. They were making it very difficult for where to smoke. If you are all familiar with the Omni, the audience may not be.
Yes.
They had the rocking chairs out in front of the Omni. You couldn't smoke there. The benches that were right in front of the Omni, you couldn't smoke there. You pretty much had to go to those 4 benches and the 4 rockers that were in the pavilion opposite opposite the pass through where you check in.
Okay.
That's where you could smoke. You could not smoke on the bar's patio. You could not smoke at the pool. You had to stay in the venue itself on the grounds to smoke.
Wow.
Nowhere near the hotel. The only entrance they allowed you to smoke near the hotel was the bottom floor, right there where the food station was for lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Because you really couldn't avoid that one. But every other exit at the hotel, you can't smoke near. So you lost half the places to smoke.
Jeez.
So
that first year, man, when we had that big table on the patio and we were just making trips back and forth.
Oh,
that was the best year.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely. That was 2019.
Yep.
2019, I think it was
2019.
It was 19. Wow.
It was 19, my friend. We've been going a long time.
I thought it was 18, but okay.
So that's kind of the thing. I'm going to go take the shake of the land, and we're going to explore this year.
Okay.
And then, maybe Beyond the Humidor returns in full crew next year. We'll see. There's also been a couple other events that Larry sent one the other day from St. Louis, a cigar festival. There's this, the one that Brian from Murfreesboro talks about, Old Kentucky Smoke.
Yes.
That one looks good.
There are a lot of ones to look at on going
absolutely.
That Smokelahoma one has doubled in size in 4 or 5 years since we've been talking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's the one in Miami, the Great Smoke.
That's one I want to go to is in Miami. Because here's the thing. If we could get a Hilton Grand Vacation spot in Orlando even and just drive down to Miami.
Right.
Do that. Or if they've got one over in Miami.
I'll tell you, the only thing that concerns me about the trips to the East Coast, the cost incurred to get there.
Yeah.
It's not like we're flying to Colorado where it's $400 round trip. Miami, it's one of the reasons why we haven't attended PCA for the last couple of years is because the cost to go to New Orleans for 5 of us, because these two's wives are not going to let them go to New Orleans alone.
Yeah, no shit.
You're looking at, $5,000 to $6,000, and that's just airfare, and that's not first class. That's coach.
Oh, I have points.
Yeah, fuck you and your points.
I've got enough for first class.
Larry, we're gonna start calling TSA complaints on Scott Robinson.
Don't worry, I've been doing that for years.
So
I've been doing that ever since he got his lighters through the fucking Denver airport.
Right. So what do you all? I mean, what's your thought process on these? This is for me. It's been a great cigar.
I've already finished mine. Fantastic.
That's
definitely
rare for you on an episode.
Definitely something I would put in a rotation if I can get my mitts on them.
Mm-hmm. Where'd these come? Where'd you find these from?
I actually got these from Las Vegas Cigar Warehouse on Sahara.
Right.
So if you do find yourself in Las Vegas, definitely make a trip to the Las Vegas Cigar Warehouse. Wonderful place. Huge humidor. You will be able to find something. And if you're like me who buys in bulk, you'll easily spend a few $1,000s in there and come back with just a shitload of cigars.
Is that the one, Larry, where you got those house sticks that were fantastic?
That's their house sticks are off the hook.
Oh, man. Yeah, they are.
Off the hook.
Yeah.
I found, that's where I picked up the Don Doroteo stuff.
Yep.
I went out of there. I think I was trying to be fairly conservative and I dropped 1,300, and
yeah.
And I got a wide variety of stuff. We had a blast in there.
Mm-hmm.
Super knowledgeable guys, super nice. The only thing that would make that better is if they had a lounge. But there's no parking. So and if you're driving anything bigger than a
Scott's little doohickey.
Yeah, if you're driving anything bigger than a standard sedan, don't even pull in the back.
Yeah.
Because there's only like 5 or 6 parking spaces.
Exactly.
And you can't turn around. So you got to blind back that son of a bitch out.
I'll tell you this right now. I Uber when I go. Yep. I Uber, I'll pay the guy a little extra to hang out for like about 20 minutes or so. Say, hey, I'll make your trip real nice. Just hang out for 20 minutes. I go do my business, hop back in the Uber.
Yep.
Off I go.
That's the way to go.
Right. Speaking of Don Doroteo.
Yeah.
Mr. Lugo, are you still out there? We haven't heard anything from you in quite a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
Juan, are you there? Hello, Juan. But we'll have to reach out to him and see if we can find him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But that was another thing, too, thinking about that on people that we've met and got to be good friends with. I haven't heard from Danny in a long time. I really hope he's okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, most definitely.
But
What are you guys' thoughts on the cigar? Like I said, I've completed mine. Fantastic smoke, smooth, a lot of flavor. I mean, so much flavor. It is, and I agree with the rating. It's an upper echelon medium with lots of spice. It's not, that punch of a Maduro. It's just massive flavor. That's where you get the punch, if you will. It's from the flavor, not from the strength, if that makes any
and the
sense.
flavor's consistent all the way through the cigar.
Yes.
It's not highs and lows.
Right.
I'm 2/3 of the way through.
Mm-hmm.
It's as tasty, as flavorful as it was when I lit it. Construction is excellent. I think I've touched it once, maybe twice, and that's mostly because I'm drinking and talking.
Yeah.
But no, this is, like you said, Scott, this is definitely, I'd throw this in the rotation 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The thing that's impressed me the most is there's on the retrohale, right at the end, just as the smoke finishes leaving the mouth, there's this sweet note that comes out. It's so enjoyable, and it's not sugary sweet. It's just sweet something, and it's really nice. So yeah, construction's perfect. I echo everything both of you have said. It's the same thing. Yeah, I'd buy them. No problem.
Outstanding.
But there's one thing that you mentioned.
Okay.
And I think it's interesting because, there's the three profiles. There's mild, medium, and full.
Mm-hmm.
The vast majority of cigars nowadays, I think the category in most part is a straight medium most of the time. I'm not finding majorly full. I'm not finding majorly light Connecticut's. It's always a good middle of the road medium most of the time. And I think a lot of that comes down to the new Maduro that you were talking about at the beginning of the show, is they're not blending for power such as LFD does, right, or such as Camacho Triple Maduro used to do.
Balance.
Yeah.
Well, and you're trying to reach the widest spectrum of the market that you can, which, is probably not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you're smaller house, fewer facings, you see the crazier power, the triple Maduro stuff like that from the bigger houses that have more facings. They can put something like that out in a limited run, mm-hmm, and see how it goes, mm-hmm, because it's all money invested, man, and it's got to sell for them to turn a profit, or they can't keep doing it, just like anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can understand the medium full. A lot of the stuff we smoke, we try, is landing on that flavor profile, that mark, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
I would like to see, if somebody's come across a triple Maduro that we haven't heard about, we've smoked the LFDs, we've smoked the Camachos, we've smoked the Christophs. If somebody's got a triple Maduro floating around out there that they think we might like, shoot us an email, let us know what it is so we can track it down.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about a good triple Maduro after a steak and two or three dark beers.
Right.
We'll ride that triple Maduro right into the ground.
Well, I know I've got 3 cigars in the pipe for the next 3 episodes.
Cool.
So the next episode you can look forward to, we're going to be, and if you can find this cigar, go out and get it and smoke it with us. Join us. Next show, we're going to feature the Dead Drift. It's the new release from Wildfire Cigars. We talked to those cats at PCA 2022. If you remember the crazy fool with the the trailer setup,
yes,
campfire scene in there. They've come out with some amazing stuff lately, and this is the new one that they've released. Tommy got us 4 of them from the vault. The show after that, we tackle the Last Knuckle Sandwich that John Lauder was nice enough to send us.
Yep.
Thank you, John.
And then the episode after that, so that will be in May. The last 2 are in May because the next one's April. The last one for May is going to be a My Father that Tommy sent us.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. So that's the next 3 shows if you guys are keeping up with us and want to smoke along.
Nice. Any final thoughts, gents?
By Romeo and Julieta.
Yeah.
Damn right. All right, Gregory, I think it's about that time. So, hey, take me home.
Push the right button.
There you go. All right. Well, since my cigar is beyond the nub, and glass is empty and I'm drinking water, I think it's about that time. See how healthy I'm being? I want to thank everybody for listening on behalf of Greg, Larry, and myself. Hope you enjoyed. Check us out on the next episode. Check us out at loomcigarcartel.com. Like and share us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Let us know you're out there. Info at loomcigarcartel.com. I'm Scott Robinson, and we look forward to chatting with you on the next episode. So hope you come on in. And until then, stay healthy and safe. And good smoke, good drink, and good life.